All right, I know you have your volumes down now. You know the length times the width times the height. Surface area is the last thing we're going to calculate before Thanksgiving. And when we do the surface area, we have to remember that the equation is 2 times the length times the width plus 2 times the length times the height plus 2 times the width times the height. So if we were to plug our numbers in from our square, it would look like this. Surface area equals 2 times the length and the height, 8.5 times 8.5 plus 2 times the length and the height. For the square, again, it's 8.5 times 8.5 plus 2 times the width, which is 8.5 times 8.5. And that is going to give us our final number. So if we use our calculator one more time, we take 8.5 times 8.5, and that equals 72.25. So if we write this out, now it's going to be 2 times 72.25 plus 2 times 72.25 plus, we do it one more time, 2 times 72.25. So if we take 72.25 times 2, that equals 144.5 plus 144.5 plus 144.5. When we add 144.5 plus 144, oops, clear, 144.5, you get 578. That's our total what? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this now becomes our surface area. So all of this area, it's all of this here and all of this here, plus all of the purple and the purple, plus all of the green and the green. The total outside, oh, excuse me, I used the wrong box. The total outside of this box, using all of the surface area of all of the squares, equals 578 inches squared. So this has a volume of 614, but it has a surface area of 578 inches squared. If we do this one, this is where the numbers change a little bit. Let's try it again. So this time, ooh, I might need a different wipey maybe on this. Let me see if I have a different one here. Nah, we use this technology, okay. If I use that green and we try it again, this time we're going to use this box. So if we do the surface area of this longer box, we go back to our numbers. It is 2 times the length and the width, right? So we know what? The length is 13.5. And one of the other things I like to do before I even write the equation, you guys, because it just helps me then so I know which numbers to pop in, I do something like this, where I put length equals, width equals, and height equals. For our square, we know they were all the same, because all the sides are equal or congruent. In this box, it's different. The length, remember, was 13 inches. The width was 10 inches. And the height, what was my height on this? 13, oh, excuse me, 1310 and 3.5. So I have to have those numbers to plug into this equation. So if I'm thinking about for this box, it would be 2 times the length and the width, 13 times 10, plus, and can you see my equations over there pretty good? I think you can. I'll move it back this way so you can see it. 2 times the length and the height. We said the length is 13, and we said the height is 3.5. And then it's plus 2 times the width, which is 10, times the height, which is 3.5. And when you figure that out, it becomes 2 times 130 plus 2 times 13.5 and 3. I gotta take that one a minute. Here, 13 times 3.5 equals 45.5 plus 2 times 10 times 3.5 is 35. So then 2 times 130 is 260 plus 2 times 45.5 is 91 plus 2 times 35 is 70. And when we add 260, 91, and 70, we get 421. And that is the surface area for our thin box. I want to try one more, and then I'm going to put you out on your homework. Let's try it here. So here, the last box that we used was the long box, remember? So let's bring our long box back up. If we take a look at this to put things into our equation, we know that we have a length here. Length equals 24. Our height, h, equals 18. And our width equals 2. So we would do the same thing now. I put my box down, and I bring my thing back over here. We have to just take and substitute the numbers in the equation. So the surface area would equal 2 times 24 times 2 plus 2 times 24 times 18 plus 2 times 2 times 18. I'm substituting these numbers into this formula. That's why it's so important you have the right formula to figure out each one. So then it becomes 2 times 48 plus 2 times, to do the 24 and 18 here, I can't do that one in my head. 24 times 18, that equals 432 plus 2 times 36. So 2 times 48 equals 96. And you see how important it is that I show all my work? Plus 2 times 432. 864 plus 2 times 36 is 72. So then if I add 96, 864, and 72, my surface area becomes 1032, and what is it, everybody? Inches squared. That's how you find the surface area. And let me just remind you one more time. Volume is what goes inside. Surface area is how much all of the cardboard covers on the outside. I hope you had fun with this today, and I hope my boxes helped you to understand it. We're going to do some practice now.